Let's talk stocks and which are the stocks on editor's radar today. Well, it's Cipla as well as JSW Energy. Nikunj, let's start with Cipla because pharma is again seeing a lot of interest, but the stock has moved quite a bit now. What's your take here?
Well, when about 2 months ago, I distinctly remember Avan and we were chatting that to go for Cipla. And why you should go for Cipla? Because that was the time then Cipla, in a sense, there were a lot of tailwinds, and those tailwinds were domestic in nature, which is that Cipla's total aggregate revenue, which comes from US, and if you compare that, let's say, with Lupin and what a Sun Pharma gets, Cipla gets a very large advantage in terms of the domestic pricing, and their reach is increasing, their portfolio is increasing. So they're a formidable large player in domestic market. Domestic market is where the growth is. But I guess a lot of that good news, I think, is getting baked in. Cipla was never a very cheap stock, but now it is trading way above the historical average. And as per the consensus number also, the upside is not there. 23 times for a business which is growing at about 15, 18 times. Margins, again, not the best in the industry. One is better off, let's say, giving Cipla a skip or an avoid, and if you own it, I guess Cipla now runs the risk of underperforming. So at a time when large cap stocks in pharma are coming back, I think Lupin, Sun Pharma, and then Cipla. Or I would say Lupin, Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy, and then Cipla. 2 months ago, I would have said Cipla, Cipla, Cipla.
Oh, well, yes, look at the 3-month chart. I think probably that's the time when we were discussing it earlier. So 15% run-up has already happened. So now the pecking order.
It's not going to be multi-bagger. 15% is what you'll get in some of these stocks.
Yeah, which is fair. In 3 months, 15% is not bad at all, right?
Yeah, these days you get 15% in individual stocks every day.
That's true.
That's dangerous.
But that's dangerous, exactly. But let's look at the other stock. In fact, pharma has been one of those underdogs which has been coming back, and so has the entire power sector. That's seen quite a bit of re-rating this year. And JSW Energy comes in the limelight because they're now looking at getting into those, renewables, the storage, hydrogen, etc. What's your take here?
See, it's a long cycle, but this is the future. And any company which is migrating towards clean energy, green energy, and if they're doing it without raising a lot of capex, I guess those are going to be the watchwords for the future. Now think about it, what they're trying to do. They're moving into clean energy. They've got, at the family office level, Sajjan Jindal and his family office has taken major stake in MG Motor, which means they are essentially trying to do what Tata's actually are trying to do in the entire EV system, which is that you are investing in a car company, you got a power business, you're moving towards EV, and you're trying to create an entire supply chain. If they are able to grow at the current run rate without diluting, and as per the analyst report, EBITDA could double in less than 2 years, I guess markets are not recognizing that. There is an old school thought, Anisha, with the power sector that, okay, this is a regulatory sector, they cannot grow because of the regulatory issues, and there's a state discom challenge here. But if there is one sector which I think has gone through massive transition at a policy level, state level, and at the central level, I think is power sector. And I'm surprised markets are not recognizing them. See, it's a complicated sector for average Joe to understand. So it's an institutional dominated sector. But again, I guess somewhere markets are not really taking cognizance of where they are right now versus where they would move. Just imagine 10 gigawatt becoming 20 gigawatt. How many of us have spoken about it? We speak extensively about Paytm, Zomato, we speak about a lot of other stocks, but I mean, these are high growth businesses of future. Green energy, clean energy, hydrogen energy.
Yeah, these are those, the stepchild treatment is what power has been getting of late, but at least coming back into the forefront at this point of time. And today as well, Antique has actually double upgraded the stock to a buy. So watching out for a couple of these stocks, Aisha.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.